I'm going 5 minutes early. What am I doing? What's up, Mel? What's up, Vicky? Oh, let me turn this off. Who else we got now? Denise. Hey, Denise. What's up, Joni? You guys hear me loud and clear? I'm trying to find something on the internet real quick. Let me show you guys. Oh, let me steal this picture. Yep. Got it. What up, Captain Nugget? In the house. How's everybody doing? Man, I've been watching stuff about LA, man. My thoughts and prayers go out to everybody, all of our friends, and all the people out there. I got a hold of yesterday. I got a hold of Jazz and Victor, make sure they're okay. They're all good. But yeah, it's crazy, man. Crazy. Good thing Scott's not out there right now, or anybody else. That is nuts, man. There's some crazy stuff going on. Yeah, they're all good. Damn, Joni. It's crazy. Victor said that he was like in the path of all the smoke, and then Jazz said she was a little closer to the fire. They live different parts, you know what I mean? And they said they were good. I haven't talked to them today. That's crazy, man. All this historic stuff that burnt, and who knows until it's over, you know? Wild. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's see, been going through the gonna have my brother in tonight. Have Storm with us. What's up, Flo? Just talking about this crazy stuff going on in LA, man. These fires is nuts, man. Yep, gonna have my brother in tonight, and we'll talk about some stories. I've been going through and finding some stuff off Google Maps, kind of show some of the places we lived, and go with some of these stories. What's up, Vicky? How you doing? I'm doing good. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I've been watching it all day. Nuts. Let's see. I got some pictures. Download a couple more photos real quick. And I'll pull these back up in a second. Yeah, we're supposed to get some snow tonight, late tonight. They said that we're only going to get like 1 to 2 inches, so it's not going to be bad. glad I got my truck back. So I'm kind of ready for some deep snow. I want to drive it in the snow. Man, I got to sneeze. All right. Excuse me. Thank you, Flo. That came out of nowhere. So yeah, I'm gonna post some pictures and I'm gonna get my brother in here tonight for a little bit. See what kind of stories I can get out of him about growing up. I know he's got a ton of them. I told him quite a few last week. There's so many more though. Yeah, they said we only get like 1 to 2 inches probably, but you know how that goes. You never know around here. We missed that last one. Did you get a lot of snow that last time, Flo? So they said it's snowing in Texas. Really? In Alabama? What? Oh, you guys didn't get anything, huh? I know that big snowstorm went through the south of here and hit Indianapolis and all that pretty good. When was that, last week? But yeah, we didn't get really nothing. A couple flurries. Yep, see, there it is. Yeah. What part of Indiana? Southeast Indiana, huh? Little snow there in Ohio. Yeah, I thought you guys were gonna get a lot down there, Flo. What up, Tim? Oh, yeah, that's a little closer to Indiana, I think, huh? Trying to remember Lexington's at. That's all, huh? Let me see if I can find it. I'm gonna throw on a quick video, old video, while we're waiting for my brother to get here. Flo's gonna be familiar with this one. This is what's left of the stockyard entrance or whatever in Chicago. Check it out. Check this out, you guys. We're driving around. There's a hole in there. See this? Check out some rules. It's your boy Midwest Flesh. Out here in the backyards, neighborhoods, by the stockyards, Chicago. Oh wow, check it out. Chicago Union Stockyard, established 1865. This is where all meat packing stuff was. Check that out. This is the gate right here. This right here is what I'm going to show you right now. They used to all be there. Follow me along. That's all it's left. This was the main gate to the stockyards. How about that? Pretty cool, huh? Yay! There's plaques and stuff over here. It's been a while since the own stone gate of the Union Stockyards. This was there in 1981, it looked like. Indian Stockyard.
This is Chicago landmark.
Hold on.
I don't know if that rock was on there for a reason, but I'm gonna put it back. I won't be doing that to the rock.
Okay.
It's really cool, man. Look at the cow head up there. So to zoom out. Check it out, you guys.
Ooh, look at that shot. I got all these pictures still saved. There was a lot of crazy stuff going on back then.
This is all stockyards right here. Check that out. Everything over right here. The gate. You come in right there. So yeah. And remember I told you? This building right here. So yeah, that's the gate. Check this out.
That was the
Ready?
first time in there too.
You guys ready for this? Check it out.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. See the cow head up on there?
Yeah.
How cool, right?
It used to be a lot bigger.
I know, I was just like,
You know, I put him on.
I already did it.
He said he already did.
Yeah, this is cool, man. Check this out, guys. Some of you guys probably already been here, but for those who hasn't,
Right?
I'm here for you.
Story.
And there it is. Ooh, yeah, that picture. Go back. Your picture? Still waiting? Still waiting for Rob?
What up, man?
Trying to get a picture.
Whiplash in the house. What's up, bro? We gotta get together, man. Do some
Check it out. I'm gonna go look at the rest of this thing. But there it is. Check that out, man. That's so cool.
Check his channel
Look
out.
at this.
He's local around here. I've known him for a long time. Does a lot of the old cemeteries and stuff like that we did. So you guys need to check him out. What up,
It's very
Mark?
nice.
So yeah, just hanging out, man. You have my brother in here soon.
Check
Get
this
him on
out.
the screen. I've been going through some old videos, man.
The Fallen 21.
This was probably about 4 years ago, maybe. Thinking 4 or 5 years ago.
There was a big fire at the Morris Meat Packing Company.
Yeah, I've read that, bro.
Shit, just hanging out, man.
This is a big stock. I heard about this before.
You get in
The big stockyard fires. Check this out. This is for the Fallen 21. These are the firemen that people that I guess died in it. Check this out. It's really cool.
Huh. That's it.
Check this out, guys.
Good
Yeah.
secret.
Fallen 21. December 22nd, 1910.
Did you read that?
The big stockyard fires. I heard about that before. This is cool, man. Richard Daly put this up, huh? Richard Daly. I see
I
put that up.
Well, good pretty girl.
You know what? I kind of remember.
Look at that one, bro.
I don't remember what. We did an old factory building back down that road too. We got a video somewhere.
Oh,
We
man,
met
I already-
a homeless couple that were staying in there. We gave them a few bucks and stuff. Huh. Wow. Yeah, this is an old one. Boom. There it is. Yeah, you guys check out Whiplash, man. He got a cool channel. I like how he really digs into the does his research after he goes there and finds information about these people and puts them in his videos. Really cool. So yeah. We gotta link up sometime, man. See, my brother is still not back in his studio. I could see his camera from here, and he was in here talking to me a little bit ago. He'll be back in soon. Got kind of a headache, man. Not sure why. I seen that. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but I did see it pop up on my feed. So I think I got you. Got the notification thing ring. I'm curious what this is. I'm gonna pop it on and look. It says my favorite secret explorer location. Let's see what it is. I'm curious what this is. I see my brother's back in the studio. What is this? Oh, this is that old farm I did. I remember this. We actually had the owner get a hold of us. He'd seen our video and that's why we were on the property. And then he was cool about it. Oh, look how I was filming with my color select. Back in the day. What's up, Cheryl? Born and raised in Gary, living in Tennessee, huh? Yeah, Flo's down there. There he is right there. Let me pause this. And boom. Introduce my brother. One and only, the man, the myth, the legend. Steel City Storm.
Hey, that's me.
What up, bro?
What's up, brother? Hey, everybody.
Got a bunch of people in here.
All right. Let me look on, it's easier for me to look on this. And
Let everybody say hi.
let me say hi to everybody. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Denise, Mel, Mr. Nibbles, Captain Nugget. Mr. Nibbles and Captain Nugget. Y'all sound like a combo meal. There's my girl, Flo. Hey, Flo. Go, Flo. Vicky. And Denise. Mr. Nibbles, Mel Herman.
Clark County.
Let's see who else. Whiplash. Doesn't Whiplash have a channel?
Yeah.
I think I've seen your
That's
stuff.
Tim.
What's happening with Whiplash?
Yeah, Tim, right?
He just did Wolf Mansion. Yeah, I'm planning on doing Wolf Mansion here sometime soon.
I just seen it pop up in my feed.
Yeah. Cool.
There's a lot of old cemeteries like I like to do, man.
Hi, Cheryl. Ryan, what's going on, brother? Eyes on Stark County. What's happening? Good to see everybody. All right.
It's cold here now.
It's been a while, huh?
It's Tim.
It's that time, though. We've been warning it. I know my brother's been mentioning it over and over, and I've posted it. Live stream. Well, it's that time. We're going to start doing some more live streams and getting back into it like we did years ago. And it's just been so much going on. You know, sometimes you got to balance it. You got a lot going on at home, and I got work, and I'm always tired, and get out and do some filming, and, you know, yada, yada, yada.
Yep.
But, yeah, I'm going to try to stay committed to the live stream thing. Me and my brother was just talking. I'm thinking about doing Saturday nights, probably about the same time.
Yeah, we might switch this Thursday to Saturdays. So, yeah, whatever works best for you, bro.
Well, we'll go one on yours. Every week we'll do one on your channel, then we'll do one on mine.
Oh, yeah, let's do that then.
Or you can do how many you want, but...
Yeah, we'll alternate, bro. That's what I was thinking about.
Well, I just think that'd be, be cool that...
yeah.
Because when you sit there and you're trying to tell stories about, what's going on or just explain stuff, there's so much looking back at it. Geez.
I told quite a few last week, get it going.
Yeah.
I told some good ones too, man. There's so many more.
Hey, Tim. What's up, brother?
So many stories.
Yeah.
I hear
I mean,
that,
look at this,
Cheryl.
just
I tried
don't.
to get bread today, and the store was out of bread.
Yeah. Yeah. My wife, unfortunately, fortunately, she's a thinker. She goes out and come home with like 2 gallons of milk for. I said, what are you gonna do with all that? Next night it was like freezing, raining, and everything. I said, oh, never mind. It's
Yeah. See, don't want to go out. I do the same shit sometimes.
but
But yeah, last week I started out telling some of my earliest memories, man, of growing up. Remember when I found that I found that tear gas cartridge and broke it and sprayed me in the face. And Mike Bolden snatched me up, ran me home and shit.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
telling a bunch of them, man.
He talked about that for years, man.
Yeah.
He's like, man, little Steve King's just like you. He quit doing
Uh-huh.
stuff like that around your little brother. I said, man, I ain't never done that. Yeah, there's so many stories you don't even know where to begin, and we want to keep it interesting. I'm just speaking for myself, but I know my brother because we talk all the time, and I hear things that you guys don't hear, just like vice versa. And we really just want to get out there and do something for the people in the region, but yet you know sometimes how do I put this? Sometimes it's hard to tell the story unless the other person's there because we kind of drag story, kind
Yeah.
of like you. Hey, remember that one time? And it's like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. And that kind of gets a flow to it, and I like that. So,
Yeah,
and
man.
if everything goes right, I'm thinking about doing a second live stream, and I'd like to get into watching the videos and stuff like that too. Think that'd be cool. Watching
I've
the
been
videos
pulling
instead
up
of
some of my
talking.
old stuff, yeah. I've been pulling up
Yeah,
some of my old stuff that a lot of people out here haven't seen from
yeah,
years ago, and then I was watching, I'm like, man, this so you can see how far you come,
yeah.
like, and change your styles up and cameras, whatever. But yeah, man, I watched one last weekend and it was all slideshows, all just photos. It was weird.
I think have you been watching? I know you guys have seen some of those. Well, those who are interested, I know you have, brother. Some of those old reels, like from Gary, of the
Yeah, man.
Jubilee parades and cutting the ribbons at City Hall and the I always forget the name of that place. The one with the St. Anthony's uh, statue up on top. The alerting center.
Oh, the learning center, yeah.
Yeah, with the nuns walking outside, and you see the people down there doing the sock hops, and
People
then we go in there,
inside, they have like a little ice cream parlor in there and stuff.
and then we go inside, and we're like right there where all that happened. It's just crazy. It's still there.
And Miller, huh?
I'm sorry to hear that about that, Eyes. I
Yeah,
can only
man.
imagine. Yeah, the pain, man, of that.
It's tough.
Yeah, me and my brothers always had each other. We're 5 years apart, so I mean, when I was 18 years old, getting out of high school, he was just coming into high school. So we have different stories. We have different friends, but yet we have a lot together because as we got older, he started hanging out with more, and that's
All
when we
right.
started getting into more and more
Yeah.
stuff. And
I was telling them about that.
I'm glad that YouTube came along, when it did. I
Yeah.
wish we would have started a little bit earlier, but
Yeah.
it
There's a
seems
lot
like
of stuff we missed out on.
but a lot of stuff that everybody else missed out on that we got.
Yeah, they missed out on it.
There's a
We've
lot of
seen
stuff
it.
out there.
There you go, Flows. Cheryl says she's in Clarksville. Huh.
And Flo is
Uh,
probably one of the sweetest people you'll ever meet.
yes, she is.
She's
Yes,
nothing but
she is.
sweet, man. She's good people.
She's talking about moving back up by Chicago.
I don't know about all
She don't,
that.
she don't like it down there. It's boring.
I've moved
Rose
away
a
a couple.
city girl. She likes to get
We've
out and
moved
do
away.
things.
Where have you lived? Well, I've lived in Colorado, Virginia, Arkansas. There's nothing like home, man. It's just
Stark County. That's funny.
there she goes. Look, she's already connected.
Huh? She makes
Yeah.
friends everywhere she goes. She
Yeah.
met some lady, her neighbor down there that's from Gary. Yeah.
It's weird how many people are from Gary, isn't it?
Yeah. I met somebody in Kentucky that was from Gary too when I lived down there. This old dude named Red. He was actually from Black Oak.
He's so boring down here. Hello, Sheila.
Hey, Sheila. How's it going? Yeah, I was telling them some of the stories back in the day, man. Just crazy stuff. Little town in Illinois here. Where's that at? Our mom lived down in what was that, DuQuoin? Is that where mom
Yes.
lived for a
Yeah.
while? Down
Yeah.
there by Johnson City and all that.
Yeah. I don't know. I see all these street takeovers and all these robberies in Chicago. It's like, what is going on out there?
Well, at least she wasn't right in the city, you know. She's like suburbs.
That's what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
like, what is going on out there? They're just rampant, man. They better get a handle on these kids. There's nothing but kids. Nothing but children. They're little kids who should be playing who should be out
Yeah.
doing wheelies in the streets and playing Pokemon. They're out there doing
Right.
armed robberies and carjackings. It's
Crazy.
crazy.
What up, Patterson? They cancel schools for tomorrow? Wow.
That's something the parent doesn't want to hear. It's like, no.
Yeah.
I remember they do that, and I was a corporate trainer cook, and I had to be there. It's like, oh, you guys, oh.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I used to have mom come over and keep an eye on the kids and shit. It's like, man, I got to go to work. I cannot stay home. You guys, school's closed for the next 3 days.
We're only supposed to get like an inch or two tonight. Wow, you guys got a bunch of snow down there, huh? Sheila.
Dang, Sheila. You know, I always look at those houses around here, like we go out for rides. You see a house sitting back in the woods with a long driveway. I'm like, what do you do in the wintertime?
Yeah, right. You play some board games.
I'm sure you find something to do. It's just get in that driveway. I'm looking at shoveling the driveway. It's like, oh no.
Wow. I hear my neighbor's TV. You hear your neighbor's TV, Ryan? Don't turn it down. Dang, it must be loud. You guys don't even live in a duplex.
I play on my phone and watch you guys.
Awesome. So yeah, man. I was talking about Franklin, and you know, I can remember my kindergarten teacher. I can't remember my first grade teacher. I can remember my second and third grade teachers. I can't remember my fourth grade teacher. And then I remember all of them since then. Those first grade and fourth grade, I cannot remember at all. It's weird.
The only bad thing about it is when they would cancel school in Gary, because we pretty much the school buses were the city buses. And when they shut that down, it was all like, haha, we ain't got to go to school.
Shit.
And then the summertime came, and all of our friends that lived in Portage and everywhere else, since they went to school in the winter days, they didn't have to make it up in the hot summertime, and we did. That sucked.
Right. Yep. Remember they used to have the recreation down at Franklin in the summer?
Yeah. Have a good night, Sheila. It's nice seeing you. Stay warm. Thank you. Have an awesome night too. Calling back my legend blanket. My wife's got like 4 blankets. She got a vet blanket in her car. She got a blanket in the van. She got a blanket upstairs and a blanket in the sunken living room.
All right, we'll see you, Sheila. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. Yeah, 6 in the third group on this phosphorus. And Nobel. You know, I was reading Nobel was one of the first schools that closed down in Gary.
It looked like it when we went there and seen it.
There's a list, and it has the years. Nobel and Melton. And there was a couple of them. They were the very first ones they closed down. Yeah, it did look like it, didn't it? That thing was done.
Oh, Eyes of Star on Stark County. You went to Nobel, huh?
Yep.
I have a couple school stories. I've been punched by three teachers.
I was telling them I used to get in fights with teachers. How you were, man?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was telling them about that last week.
I I was a bad boy for a while until I grew out of my ways. But you know what? You had to be tough back in my days coming up, because if not, you got picked on, and you know it was just the way it is. It sounds terrible, but you know if you
I'm
don't
surprised.
stand up for yourself, you get pushed around and bullied around, and after a while, people just learn. Because bullies, the last thing I want is somebody to fight back. That's just the way it
I was
is.
telling them how Mose Carter and them saved me on freshman week. They told me those dudes I was your brother.
And they're
And
all big guys too, man.
you know Ruth that's always on here, Tone's neighbor.
Yeah.
She was in here last week, and she said that growing up, Mose Carter and them were her neighbors.
So she lived over
She
like
still talks
Kentucky
to him.
and Tennessee Street over that way.
She still talks to him.
Yeah.
Yep. She couldn't believe when I said that name. She was like, "What?" Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Demetrius Moore, Calvin Triplett, all those guys. Johnny Fort, Tellus Frank. Hated that guy.
All of them dudes. But what else was I telling them about? You know, when we were kids, our sister was almost a victim of a serial killer. Remember that?
hmm
What the hell was his name?
Alton Coleman.
Alton Coleman.
Yep. Him and his girlfriend are going around kidnapping people.
And they tried to get our sister and our cousin and a friend were walking down the street, and they tried to call them over to the car, and they ran home. Well, that same day, they ended up kidnapping that little girl from the next block up. That girl they killed. Yep.
Sorry, Whiplash. I just not seen what you just said there. Oh yeah, I'm sure it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
bro. Share it out, man.
Sure.
Drop the link in the. Heck yeah, man.
We always support the smaller channels. You know what I'm saying? I
Whoever.
I find it more cozy. It's like going to a restaurant that's got 1,000 people in it. You can't really even talk. It's just hellos and highs, and you see things go by. But this right here is chilled. But yeah, I'm looking forward to. I think that maybe this Saturday night I'll go ahead and do my first Saturday night one.
There you go.
Yeah. So,
Hey man, I got the world's hottest hot sauce.
what is it called?
Flatline.
I got some stuff that I swear by. I got that Days and Sandy sauce.
Yeah.
Man, I
This
take a piece
stuff
of
right
bread,
here.
put a piece of bread, just one little drip on it, or a taco, and it lights you up, man, for like a couple minutes, and then it slowly goes away, and it's just like one little drop, and it's got flavor to it too.
This is concentrate. This is stuff you dip a toothpick in and try it.
Oh man, you're gonna blow your O-ring out.
My brother-in-law Adam gave this to me. He used to work at a hot sauce place.
You'll blow your O-ring out.
I never tried it though. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you. Yeah, Alton Coleman, man.
Oh yeah, Mel.
Think about doing a story about him, like the locations and the graves and stuff.
See, I never want that. With your vibe of the way you do creepy stuff in funeral houses and that are haunted and stuff like that. To me, I don't know. I've never had. I mean, I remember when we first started going out, where they were putting all those bodies, all the houses were up because they put all the addresses in the newspaper. We went and found them all. I was like, no.
I know Whiplash done some. Hey, bro, I'm a Whiplash. I'll drop your link for you. Hold on a second.
He got you. He got you, Whiplash.
I got you. Yeah, our sister was almost a victim of him, man.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank God they got away.
Well, here's the story because I remember it, and I remember very well. My sister and my cousin used to always hang tight. They were really tight. And they were a couple streets over, 37th in Connecticut, 36th in Connecticut, up there by those woods.
Yep.
That little lot. And my sister came home and she said that some guy in a little red car and some girl was asking her and Mary if they wanted to get in the car. And they said no. and they ran home. Well, about 2 weeks later, something like that, a month later, 2 weeks later, there was a serial killer and they were looking for him. And they finally caught up to him, and it was Alton Coleman and his girlfriend in a little red car. And when they put his picture in the paper, my sister said, "There he is." Ain't that crazy?
Yep, that was him. And then that girl, the little girl he killed, he left her over by Grant Street, over by the old Luigi's Pizza. Remember in those woods? Somewhere over on Grant Street.
There's a lot of crazy stuff.
I'm surprised Whiplash hasn't done that story yet.
Yeah, well, you know, there you go. There's a story. The
That
shotgun
girl-
killer.
Yep.
Another one.
I went to school with those dudes. That girl that Alton Coleman them killed, she's buried right there in Hobart, Evergreen. And her mom, I believe. Yeah, Whiplash, he's from our area, and he does a lot of old stuff, old cemeteries. I seen you did that hidden one out in Valpo. I've been trying to get out there for a while. I just never made it out there yet. He got out there, and the old man let him back there and check it out. It's an old family cemetery in the woods. Pretty cool. I like how you put the Sanford Son in the video, too, because the guy had a bunch of junk in his yard. He put Sanford Son in it. It was funny as hell. But yeah, the shotgun killer, man. Those guys, we went to school with those guys, too, man.
See, that was before the
Crazy.
internet days. The word didn't get out the way it does now. Something happens now, and 3 minutes later, it's on the internet. Back then, you had to wait for the newspaper, and if they didn't cover it a couple days, and you know,
Alton Coleman, Whiplash.
who said that they went and did Wolf Mansion? Was that
Whiplash?
Whiplash? You went and did that?
Yeah,
Yeah, me and the wife drove by there, and we seen it there giving tours, and I'd
He
like to
just
go check
dropped
it out. Was it cool, Whiplash? I mean, I read the history on it. If you look, anybody looks up Wolf Mansion in was that South Haven?
Yeah.
You'll see the history, and there was a lot of crazy shit went down over there, man.
They even filmed a couple movies in there.
Yeah,
They did some parts from the Eddie Murphy movie, Haunted Mansion there.
yeah.
And then they
I
did
lived
like
over that way
a
when they
couple
did that.
B-rated movies, I think. Low budget movies.
I seen one, and it was really dumb.
Yeah, that was a low
Real
budget.
dumb. I mean, it was not. It was hard to watch it, but I watched the whole thing, and it was hard to. I was just interested to see what they're going to show the mansion.
Flamingo's Pizza's still in Miller, still there, Jim.
Yeah.
Luigi's, actually, we did a video. We went in there, it's all abandoned and falling apart. Remember that day? I go, let me pop in and see if there's anything left to film. And I'm in there and I filmed the whole thing. They're like, man, I thought you just went in to see.
Yeah.
I ended up doing a video.
He's coating over it real quick. Basically, what happened was this:
Uh-huh.
we were out looking for spots to hit, and we went down the street. And he's like, "Hey, there's an old pizzeria right there." It's like, really? I said, yeah. Over on Grant Street.
Oh, not Luigi's.
It was Pinocchio's.
No.
And before that, it was something else.
Jiminy's.
What?
Jiminy's.
Yeah.
Jiminy's on Grant Street.
My brother's like, let me just go check it out, see if we can get in, or see if it's open, whatever. We're waiting, and he comes back out like 15 minutes later. He's like, "All right, let's go." I said, "Well, can we get in or not?" He goes, "I already filmed it."
I go, there ain't nothing in there. And they
There ain't
come in,
nothing
they're
in
like, dude, this is cool. It's on the counter and all this shit.
So I had to go back there and do it myself.
I remember that day. Yeah, Flamingo's Pizza. Remember when I airbrushed in front of that place? There's Ruth right there.
You didn't go inside? Because I know they were doing hey Ruth. I know that they had a sign out there. Me and the wife drove by there, and they were doing like tours over there.
Jamie went there before for a tour, and the people said that they have it now. They inherited it because it's a family thing, and they didn't even know anything about it. And one day they got hit up and said, well, you own this mansion, it's been left to you, and this and that. And there's a bunch of family heirlooms that came with the house, all the way dating back like Civil War guns and uniforms
I want
and
to see it.
all kinds of stuff, man. They have. What up, Chris?
What's happening, Chris?
There's Ruth right there. I was telling him how you grew up next to Moses Carter and those guys.
Yeah, I grew up with all. I went to school with all those guys: Malcolm
He used to live
Wilson,
next
Mose
door to him.
Carter.
She still talks to him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He came by the club back in the days when I was running the club too. He came in and I said, Jesus Christ.
That must be before he became a preacher, right?
Mm-hmm. Now it's a group of 6 at $15 per person. Yeah,
We should do it sometime. I wonder if they let us film. Probably not, because they want people to come see it.
Yeah, that's what me and Diane was talking about the same thing. But just in order to walk the property would be cool, but I ain't paying $15 to do it.
And the guy that lives there now, he's like a professor in like geology or something, and he built a living like a model of the living dunes, I guess. Something Jamie was telling me.
Called him Junior. Who? Mose?
Yeah.
So you remember Robert Cunningham, Bob Jr., Anita Cunningham. I went to school with Anita. She went to school like 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th grade with me. So, yeah. Yeah.
I think we would.
She's
You
all those
remember,
guys. Brian Wilson and Little Ron and
what was that big dude's name again?
huh?
Bob Jr.
Yeah.
That was
Like
the bully, isn't it?
Like Debo off of Friday. She'll tell you.
Was it?
I remember when he
Well,
broke in Mike's Sporting Goods with the sledgehammer.
Hey, remember? Tell them the story about the swimming pool when you stole your shoes. Ain't that him?
Yeah. So the first time that Bob, I always knew Bob Jr. being younger, and that's when I attended Bailey School. And in the summertime, we'd go to 39th Pool and swim, right? And my mom was married, my stepfather at the time, Lloyd.
He was a black belt. He was a badass.
He was a badass dude. You didn't mess with
He
him.
would kick people's asses over us.
Yeah.
He was an asshole, though.
And I went up to the pool, and we didn't put our gym shoes in the lockers, those little lockers they give you. I had a brand new pair of Chuck Taylors, white, and we put them by where all of our stuff was at, me and about 4 of my buddies.
And he had bought them for you, ain't it?
You got Calvin Triplett, Bob Jr., I don't remember his name. His name was Cootie Bug. He had an afro like this big. His head was like this. And his name was Cootie Bug. But anyway, all those guys walked past, and he just looked at me, reached down, picked my shoes up, and walked off with them like, what are you going to say? So I went home and told my stepdad about it. He's like, I bought those shoes. I'll go to work for them. Well, I guess I'm going to swim with you guys next week. So we went out to the pool.
I remember this.
The next weekend, we went out there, and he's like, where's he at? The whole time, where's he at? I said, please don't. I got to go to school with these guys. They're going to kill me, And they're over there, and here they come, the whole group.
I remember
inside the pool where the diving boards were.
Diving board. He dove in after him.
And Lloyd's like,
right,
which one? I said, that's him right there. Please, he turned around, he went whoop, in the water, stayed under the water the whole time, popped up on the other side, went over there and started talking to him. And Mike Bolden, the one he said that, remember Mike? The one he said they helped you back home when that thing blew up, and he's like, man, they're going to kill you. He's like, we can't hang around no more. They're going to kill you. Lloyd about to get you messed up. I said, oh, God. And I watch him over here. You can tell them what they're talking about. Lloyd walked over and he grabbed the shoes, and he's talking to him. He walks in and goes, don't you ever let nobody take your shoes, nothing from you again. Came back to me about 10 minutes later. He jumps in the water, goes back over there. They're all talking. They're all following him up to the diving boards, like 8 of them. Bob Jr., number 1. He goes up there, and Lloyd does a handstand. He starts doing
diving, bro.
And he's showing these guys how to start doing dives, right? Well, that was in the summertime, so when school started, they come walking down the hall. We're like, oh. Oh, God, here we go. He goes, hey, man, what's going on, man? What's up, PK? How's Lloyd doing, man? That's good, man. Hey, don't mess with people. This is my dude, man. His stepdad's cool as hell, man. Hey, tell me to come back out to this pool again, and that was it, man. From then on, that was 9th grade. So after that, I knew all those guys, and, I never had any problems from them. So that was my story.
Those were East Side boys over there, man. Far East Side.
Yeah, Kentucky and 33rd in Kentucky and Tennessee. And Yeah,
Yeah. And we grew up in 35th and Delaware,
yeah. And you
35th
know
and
what the thing
Connecticut.
about it, looking back at it, like I watched today's stuff, like you don't never see fist fights anymore.
No,
And back then, you fist fought, you lived to fight another day. And half the time you end up being good friends afterwards.
yeah,
These kids, man, these kids today, they got me worried, man. I don't see where they're having fun at. It just doesn't. It, they don't
yeah,
sit around and do nothing. Besides, it's all self-absorbed stuff. Like, you know,
yeah,
it's all like, huh? What? And I mean, we all do it. But shoot, I'm gonna be 60 years old. I'm
yeah,
entitled
man.
to sit down and do that now. But when I was that age,
Yeah, man. You can keep us in the house.
you know how I rode. You know how I learned to ride a wheelie. I had a bicycle and the front tire was messed up forever. I couldn't fix it.
Right. Yeah, man. You can keep us in the house. Shit, even in the wintertime, man.
Yeah, Chris, it's
Yeah, I was
true.
talking
Man.
about we used to bomb the buses and shit with snowballs and shit.
Snowballs. It wasn't rocks or shooting at them or
Or
flattening
rotten
tires
apples.
or
Or
jacking
rotten
people on the bus or spray painting it. We throw snowballs.
We
Hit
used to
that
be outside,
plexiglass. Yeah.
play ditch, 2-block radius ditch.
Yeah. I mean, there wasn't really
Man,
a
this
whole
was
lot to do
fun.
inside unless you were listening to music,
Yep.
And back in those days, remember sitting around trying to make a mixtape off of the radio? WLS. And next, you hit that button. That's how you record your music, and
That's right. Be in the house by the time the streetlights come on.
you know it.
For the most part. Unless mom was working.
Can't tell you how many black eyes I've had.
That's right.
Shit.
Black eyes. I had 2 of them at the same time. My nose broke.
My nose broke twice.
Mine's
Yeah.
3 times.
My lips split. Both lips split wide open.
This was fun, man. 2-block radius.
But you live and learn. These kids ain't out there, Larry Lujak, the Argentine Idol.
Didn't he just pass away not too long ago? Larry
Yes.
Lujak?
I think so. It's just like the old drag strip days, One of those old feeds came up that somebody actually recorded back then. I think it was a commercial.
I've been watching them, man.
Like, wow. It was just so loud out there. That's the only thing I
Sunday. I remember
Sunday, the funny cars run at US 30 drag strip in Maryville, Indiana.
We used to hear them all the way in Glen Park, man. I know
That's
people
why
that
they
heard them all the way downtown.
Yeah. That's why they won't let them. That's why they never reopened that in the Ileana Speedway too. It's too noisy.
Too loud. Open headers and shit.
But back in those days, there wasn't nothing out there besides the mall and Hegwish Records and a couple other little spots. And all that.
Oh, he died in 2013. Flo said. Larry Lujak.
Did he? He was the one that called himself the Argentine Idol, right? I always thought that was
that was you.
Yeah, but I stole it off him.
You stole it from him?
Yeah. I actually had that nickname for a long time, man, on the internet, the Argentine Idol.
Yeah, that was his handle. Like, remember Wolfman Jack?
Hey, baby, Wolfman Jack.
Yeah.
Wolfman Jack, I remember from watching the Midnight Special.
Yeah.
He was always on the Midnight Special.
I think I seen somebody do a video on his grave. Hey, man, I just watched a Jerry Springer documentary. It was good.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's on Netflix now. It's like 2 episodes.
Is it free?
Yeah.
Oh,
it just came out. What'd you say?
So then I'll watch it then if it's free.
Yeah, that's free. It just came out like yesterday or the day before.
I just watched a documentary the other night. I was sitting here and trying to brainstorm over some footage that I was putting together, and they showed. I can't remember. He was a promoter for a lot of bands and stuff like Styx and the Eagles, and he was telling all of his different stories about like Kiss and all that. Pretty cool stuff, man. He's got a book out. I might go get it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wolfman Jack.
All those old TV personalities. Are they all the old reruns? The Ray Rayner and all that stuff. Zoom. My brother used to have a shirt that looked like the kids on Zoom. He used to think he was on Zoom.
I did?
Yep. Like one of those Charlie Brown shirts.
Oh, they had stripes?
Yeah.
That was on Zoom? I don't remember that. But I believe you.
the midnight special was a spot. That was something I always look forward to, and every time, just before it come on, I'd doze off and wake up like 10, 15 minutes into it.
Dr. Demento show.
Yeah,
I
that was
remember
on the radio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I could talk about old times a lot. My family are doing that now since my parents have been gone. Yeah, Vicky,
that's
that's
all
all
you got,
it is.
man. That's all you got is memories, man.
You know, not that
Oh,
it
yeah.
means anything to anybody, but check this out, brother.
Mm.
January 23rd,
I know.
I'm hitting 60
I
years
know.
old.
Man, Brandon was talking about
60.
that. You don't even
60.
seem like it, bro.
Huh?
You don't seem like you're 60 though.
I think it's a lot to do because I do a lot of physical work. I'm always
Yeah.
working out at work. I keep myself moving and, got strong shoulders. So, but yeah, I'm just ready to sit back and reminisce about it. Sometimes you got to throw the car in the cruise. You can't always be hitting it. I think we got enough material, enough stories. And I like I said before, I like the small room thing because it seems like when they're big rooms, you really can't get no flow going.
I remember seeing Kiss on Don Kirshner's rock concert. I remember that.
Yeah, that's FLOW, not FLO, not flow. Oh, hey, speaking of flow, what is that? Right.
You said you look great, Paul.
Thank you, darling. Look, there's what you gave me from Woodstock, the Woodstock stage thing.
Well, I got one too.
See that? Did you see that? And I'm going to be having y'all. I'll be getting pictures developed soon from some of the pictures I got up here.
What, bigger ones?
I got more. I just got a lot more to do, like the ones we took with Lisa and Flo, and got just so many, man.
That's how my booth is, man. I got so many pictures in there, man. I gotta sometimes take some out and rearrange and put new ones up. Man, I ain't got room.
Don Kirshner's rock concert, yeah. I was thinking about putting them on the ceiling too.
I've been watching some of the old rock midnight specials. Sometimes I watch some of those, man. It's pretty cool.
See the ones with like Bon Scott still with AC/DC on there, and Aerosmith when Steven Tyler's like 22 years old, and yeah.
I remember the night Kiss came on. We were at Uncle Jerry and Aunt Shelva's house and watched it. I never forget that. They got a little tiny living room.
I was intimidated to listen to Kiss after I seen their album cover. I'm like,
remember, I used to draw them all the time.
Yeah. And then you listen to them, their music just doesn't match their look. It's like, whoa, this is demon music. They come out. Beth, I hear you call. Wait a minute.
Yep. Dude, I just seen a.
I don't remember that one. I remember we watched the Banana Splits.
Yeah, I just seen an old home video on YouTube. I showed Mom from the old Kitty Land in Maryville.
I seen that one.
Did you see it?
Yeah, it's a little clip, but yeah, looks like it was somebody's recorded it for their family. It was so small. I didn't realize it was that small.
The little boats and the little cars and train.
They're like boats like this big.
There's still one structure still there, that red and white shed looking thing. It's still on that property. But people own that property now, and it's like private property. But that building's still back there, dude.
Yep.
Pretty wild.
Here, Scott talk about his parents. Who?
Scott.
Oh, my Scotty?
Yeah.
My guy right there.
Banana Splits fan club, huh? Yeah. Flow.
That's funny.
I remember dressing like Kiss for Halloween, man.
Hey, man, it was good seeing you. Thanks for stopping in. Hopefully, I'll see you again soon. Remember, I'm going to be doing Saturday night live streams. I might start this Saturday night. So, watch
have a good night, Mel. As always, thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah. H&R Puffin stuff.
I remember that.
Do you know what I remember about them?
Huh.
I always bring them in a conversation. I don't know why, but when the Bay City Rollers took over that show.
Oh, yeah, remember that?
Like towards the end of it, when it started dying down, they brought in the Bay City Rollers.
I do remember that.
Yeah, and they would do like songs and stuff, and they tried to do a skit and you couldn't understand because they were Scottish.
I think we already told them the Bay City Roller story too before.
Yeah, I'll say that one for another night.
When we met him,
Yeah. I actually had that picture somewhere. You can find a picture and bring it in here.
you're gonna have to get that out when you tell the story.
Yeah.
I think we've told it before on here, but probably not everybody was here.
That's crazy. There's like 3 of them that are dead now in the Bay City Rollers.
Really?
Yeah. Ian Mitchell, Alan Longer, and Les, the lead singer.
Oh, he's dead too?
Yeah, he died in his sleep. Yeah.
Dude, I seen another old.
Broadway. There's the shed, the white and red striped shed is still out there. And I seen it when we first started going out exploring. Were you with me, brother?
On Mississippi Street?
Yes.
Or Broadway? Yeah. That's what I was saying.
And I looked inside there, and there was a big old dead raccoon, and they had a railroad track inside of it still. I'm like, what?
I remember that.
I couldn't place it, though. I was like, I always thought it was more towards Highland. But that was
Mississippi. But I don't remember the one.
That was the little one. Mom said there was 2 of them. Mom said they closed the bigger one over there by Tebow's. It's out that way.
Oh, 41.
Yeah.
And one there too.
That other one was just a small little thing where they had like farm animals and
off Mississippi Street by the mall almost.
That was a small one.
Next to 65.
I'll tell you what, I wish we could have gotten Enchanted Forest before they auctioned everything off and tore it down.
Yeah, I know, right?
That'd have been so cool. At least I got to see the Indian. That was Santa's Village route. Okay, thank you. You're right. Yep. My mom said that was because I was bringing her back from her doctor's appointment. When we passed her, she goes, "That's the old Kitty Land. That still looks like the same."
I've never been to the one in Highland. I don't remember that one. I just remember the one that used to be at Maryville. And you know what else I found? An old video on YouTube that somebody filmed like a home movie in the 60s, I think. 50s could have been. They used to have like soap like car races down Broadway. That hill on 41st and Broadway by that old funeral home.
It was a thing.
Did you see that? The Derby days. All the cars are like from the 50s and stuff that you see in the video. I showed it to Mom and she was like, wow, she remembers that stuff.
There was a lot of things happening back in this area back in the day.
Yeah, I see all the people that were out there. It was crazy. I remember the Founders Day parades in Gary too. Yeah, the soapbox derby.
Thank you, Ruth. Yeah, damn, Ruth, you're coming with all kinds of knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
That was a Santa's Village then, Ruth? Or was it Santa's Village after? We're talking about the little barn.
Mississippi
Street, right down the street from the mall.
65 before you get to 30.
So that, my mom said that was another kitty, or sort of Kitty Land. Maybe she didn't say it was Kitty Land.
That's the one we went to.
You were there with me, right, brother?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if it was you or Butch, because I know we were
From
all
Mississippi Street.
And I looked inside, and there was a track in there. It was buried. I was like, oh, look. It was a big, huge raccoon. He was dead. He was like this. It was huge. I looked right through the window. I was like, wow. That's Kitty Land. It never took off there.
Yeah. I remember going that one.
And then it was the Santa's Village, right?
I think that was the other one.
You know, behind the scenes video I just released.
The Mad Mouse. My wife chipped her tooth on that. Brandy said she was a kid. She hit that rail, and to this day she's got like a filling in it. It's from the Mighty Mouse.
Hey, remember that Santa's holiday forest out here in Valparaiso? We used to sell the Christmas trees and stuff. And you know which one I loved over at the Enchanted Forest was that the safari. When you went there, there's like a haunted ride, and the cart was shaped like this and scare you. And
I don't remember that.
It hit certain things on the tracks, and a thing would light up and go like a rubber zombie out of a cage and stuff. Yeah, man.
I don't remember that.
Yeah,
I remember that Mighty Mouse roller coaster, and I remember the Indian. Yep, Ruth, I remember. That's the red and white striped building. It's still out there.
Me and my cousin Adrian found $100 bill up on the ski lift that they used to have out there in Enchanted Forest.
Really?
Remember they had that? Me and Adrian, yeah. We showed it to Mom, so they gave us $20 out of it. Told us don't run off. We did. We came back with $100, and Aunt Sue took it. She goes, "Here, it's all you need. Go play." We were happy with that. So
She took it. That's what they do.
the one on Mississippi is the one that was at
Used to be on Broadway. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember the one on Broadway though. I remember the one in Mississippi.
If
That's
you
what
go on
Mom
Broadway,
said,
like you're going you're going west. You go up to the mall, say you go get off 65, go west, and it's over there. You know where that McDonald's is at, and the Cadillac dealership and all that's across the street from
Yeah.
it. You keep going down a little bit. It's like a couple lights down that way. I think it was isn't it Cherville?
Yeah.
That's where it was.
Cityland.
It was in Cherville. Because there's an old picture. If you look, do you remember the old Big Wheel on 30 out that way? It was right there because there's an old picture of it, right? And it shows you see like the Ferris wheel and all that, and you can see the corner of the Big Wheel sign over in the corner of the picture. So it was right there.
Yeah.
When you see that Big Wheel restaurant, it's like right across the street.
You know what else I remember kind of is the old drive-in in Highland or wherever used to be out there.
The oldest one I remember
Road. Maybe it was Hammond.
I don't remember going out to there. I don't think I've ever been to that one.
I remember Mom taking me there to see E.T. there.
I just remember the Dunes and the YNW. The Dunes on 51 and the YNW on Broadway. That was the only two. Oh, and the Cinema 1 and 2, but it wasn't a drive-in.
Was on Broadway. And there used to be another one.
Yeah, we did a video on the YNW. Me and Social Radio was not a lot to look at, but it was still the original road. And it was all cleared out.
That would have been cool to see that right after they closed it down.
Yeah. There's footage of it. I used it. I actually asked the guy if I can use it. You see my video, right?
Yeah.
Me and Butch walked it, and at the very end of it, I put this old clip of it. It showed just before it was torn down. I asked the guy if I can use it. He's like, "Yeah, man, I watch your videos. You can use it, sure."
Cool.
Yeah.
He got it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Lucky.
That was before we started doing YouTube.
Dude, there's a lot of old drive-ins still around that have been closed down for years that are still standing with the screens and everything. I know another one's in Indiana. Always meant to go out there.
See that right there? Jim just said that was Saucer's Keyland across the street from Saucer's was a Waffle House across from T-Bowls. It was right there. Dunes X-rated movies. Yeah. Oh, and the Glen too. Let's not forget the Glen. They turned that into an X-rated movie place too.
Did they?
Yeah, the Glen Theater.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they showed dirty movies for a long time after that.
Gross.
All those, yeah.
I know. I miss the drive-in days. Remember YNW had the little park up there, the amusement park.
Man, I've been to the YNW 500 times in my life. That was our spot.
I'm telling you.
That was our spot.
Yeah.
I remember very clearly. I remember. Hold on, where's he at? Let me see something. Where'd I put it? Oh, here he is.
I don't remember memories from the Dunes, really.
I seen this, and I know you guys have seen it before, but I seen this, and I got it because it reminded me of the YNW. They used to have this exact one right there on the screen.
All right, Evan.
What is that? Yeah. Zoltar. They used to have a little lady. I was telling Brandy.
There he is.
Remember they had the old lady in the little cabin thing too?
Yep. Wait a minute. Let's see if it brings back any memories. Let me see.
Man, that's Zoltar.
Hear your fortune from Zoltar. The smallest good deed is better than the grandest intention.
Reminds me of that movie
Get
Big.
from me, the great Zoltar. Intending shall get you nowhere, but doing, yes, that will bring you much, much reward.
Yeah, I've been by that drive-in that's still out there open. When me and Dicky were out, we went to Stark County. We seen that little drive-in. We stopped, and I think I took some little footage of it.
You know, we
What-
need to hit a
what-
couple of these historic. I think there's one in Maryville where they got the Y&W. There it says Y&W on the piece. It's about this big,
Really?
like the historical site. And like you were talking about the Indiana University, where they got the
Yeah, man. Archives.
the archives.
Do you guys remember the drive-in in Hammond? I think it
I
was
forgot about that.
Highland Hammond.
Hey, Jim, I forgot about that. He's right. You could go down the highway. You're like, what are they doing? You see the screen of the X-rated movie up there, off the highway.
Yeah, imagine driving down the highway and you see a drive-in screen. You're driving down the highway and you see a drive-in screen with X-rated movies on it.
Hell no.
Close your eyes, kids.
Yep.
They have people crashing and shit. What up, Kenny?
Hey, what's happening, Kenny? Not a whole lot, man. We're just back here kicking it, warming up the live stream situation. So let it be known, man, that the King brothers are going to get the live streams going. We'll be doing, I would like to do like one like this where we're together. And he does one a night, and then I do one a night, and then we get together and do another one, you know?
Yeah, man.
And jump on each other's stuff, you know? So,
Did you know that this is back to like our childhood. The house on the corner where Bob Hope and them live. What's his name? Bill?
James Hope.
James Hope? Bob Hope.
I was like, man, we didn't grow up no Bob Hope.
James Hope and those guys live. Remember that house?
Yeah.
You know that whose house that was, right? That was that Buscemi dude, that war photographer that died in action.
Oh, really?
World War II. I did his grave over at Ridgelawn. That was his family home right there, man.
Explains a lot because I remember growing up, James didn't live with his mom and dad. He has Uncle Herman downstairs. And he lives with his
Yeah,
grandparents.
that building, that house there.
And they were like different. They were different. Like they were real well spoken and really smart, educated. I remember they had a big parrot.
I remember
they wouldn't let us come in. You couldn't take your shoes off in the house. You had to take them
remember
outside.
the nephew, Luan?
Yeah, Luan.
He
And
was
his
a
sister,
clown,
too.
bro. He was my age, huh?
Yeah, what was his sister's name?
Treese or something?
Rosalind.
Rosalind.
Rosalind
Wasn't
Hope.
there two of them?
Yeah, he had another, but I remember Rosalind.
I remember Luan was my age. And he was a
Yeah,
clown.
Whiplash behind the Kmart. That was the Cinema 1 and 2. I did a video on that just when they tore it down. Joe Tittles was behind there.
Mm-hmm.
By any chance, brother, did you see the video I did on the Village? I rode around it, and you remember where Tittles building's at behind it? Man, this dude had like 9 million boxes just laying outside. Like, who does that? Outside the old Tittles building.
Yeah, I remember it was a license bureau for a while, or something like that.
No, it was a Job Corps thing.
Oh yeah. The unemployment office kind of like.
It was an unemployment officer or something like
I remember going there looking for a job before.
Something's just happened if you see that giant tree. Real talk right there. That's true words.
Watch, I'm gonna find that picture of that house real quick.
Hey, I'll be right back. I gotta grab a quick drink. My mouth's
All right.
dry.
What the hell is that house? That picture of it. Yeah, this was a famous photographer's house. That's not it. Let me find it.
Oh, I'm so glad tomorrow's Friday. See, this is why I can't do live streams like in the week, because what I do, man, I'm just, once I sit down and get some food in me and chill out, I'm done, man. I'm just, my eyes are hard, like, I'm going to prop them open with these.
Look, this house right here, bro. I got a picture of their house. Oh.
Yeah, they always had a nice house. Yeah, it
That-
still looks nice. It still looks like
Yeah,
that.
man. That is, or was, let me find it.
Those guys are probably related to him.
This dude right here. He's a legend, dude. He was like, he worked for the Post Tribune. He was a war photographer. He was killed in the war.
He's got good hair, too.
Yeah, right. That was their house, dude. I didn't know that until Diffie told me. He goes, "Hey, I found Buscemi's childhood home or whatever," and I was like, and he showed me. I go, "Dude, I know people that used to live in that house." Yeah,
From what I heard, who did I hear that from?
that was,
Oh, Joey Ojeda when he came down. That remember that not long ago?
yeah,
You sent him up to my work.
yeah.
He was telling me that Uncle Herman still lives down there. That
Really?
I was like, no. He goes, yeah, man, Herman still lives there. I'm like, what?
Or if he's still selling those dime bags in the yellow packages, the little yellow envelopes.
Yeah. And he's had that good shit too, boy. He always had the best.
I
Yo,
remember.
hey, Uncle Hyman. He's got the best, man.
Remember he had that big fro and shit. He was a big dude. He looked
Yeah.
like
Look like a
Afro
damn
samurai.
orangutan. Don't church it up.
Yeah.
I remember, yeah. Don't be
He was
churching
like
it
Afro
up, man.
samurai.
Oh, Uncle Herman is good people, man. He's like a orangutan.
Mm-hmm. Good times. So are you gonna start doing Saturdays?
Yeah. Yeah. I need to be committed and just say I'm going to do it and just get out there
Yeah,
and
man.
do it. I'm not comfortable on live streams like I am doing videos, of course, but we used to do them before, and there's just so much going on and so many things to do, and now that we've got a lot of stories to tell, and March 13th, I think it is. Chelsea's gonna be 8 years old.
Oh wow.
Yeah, almost 4 million views. It's crazy.
Good.
3,000 videos. So yeah, I'm ready to chill out, kick back, and enjoy it. We have a lot of adventures we can talk about, a lot of crazy stuff.
Dude, I've been going through my archives and pulling up old videos from the past and playing them on the live streams.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Always that old creepy dude selling smoking every day.
Right.
Yep. If you were in Etna, it was Lee Darkus was his name.
Lee Darkus.
Yep. And then in Glen Park, it was Uncle Hyman and Bill.
Uncle Hyman.
Yeah.
Hey, I was telling Brandy about some of the people back in the day. Remember Inky Dink?
Yep. Eddie Powell.
Yep. Remember I said Inky Dink?
Who was it
He was purple.
He was purple in the sunlight.
He was purple. The coolest dude in the world, man.
That Ruth that grew up over there by Bob Jr., right? Wasn't that
you? I remember him.
Yeah. Yep. You remember Inky Dink and Keith Dago? Kiki?
Keith Dago.
Kiki. I went to junior high. I went to junior high with all those guys. Yeah, 3,000. And you know what, Flo? The thing about that is, I don't realize it. It doesn't feel like that because I just enjoy getting out and doing it. It's a unique hobby. It's dangerous and scary. And when I first started doing it, it was a rush. I mean, you just never know walking in abandoned places. Who's going to be there, what's going to happen, or any of that.
These are all my videos I put on disc. Steel Town Records right there.
Yeah. 35th in Tennessee. We grew up on 35th in Connecticut. Then we moved to 34th in Pennsylvania. Then we moved to 35th in Delaware. Here you go, Ruth. If you go down 35th Avenue and you know where that church is at, there's only one stop sign on 35th. There's that light on Georgia. Not the light on Georgia.
One on Delaware.
But the four-way stop sign on Delaware Street. There's a church right there. And there was a store that was kitty corner from it.
Caddy corner.
Caddy corner from there.
Corner.
From that church was a big house. It was a store. Had a white fence and a white German Shepherd.
They had a meeting hall up front for the union guys.
Do you remember that place?
That's where we live. And then across from there, caddy corner behind it, the house on 35th and Pennsylvania on the corner.
But if you remember, it used to be a store, and then and it had a huge basement and a hall. I mean, we started off early, didn't we? That was so fun being in there. You remember the church?
Well, I remember jumping off that church ledge, and it was like the highest thing in the world. Now you look at it, it's like, man, it's only like 6 foot high.
Well, at that church right there at 35th, it's a four-way stop. There's a house one side of it. There's another house on the other side. In caddy corner, there used to be a building sit there and had a long white fence. That was our house. That's where we grew up at. Because the house across the street we grew up at, the landlord owned that. Yeah.
he moved to California, and my mom pretty much just kept an eye out for him, and
Yeah.
he gave her a good deal on rent, and that's where we grew up at.
Let's see. I got a picture of the other house.
A Cuban guy lived across from the church. Yeah, those were our neighbors.
Yep. And then Mary and George, the old folks with the big fence. I remember them too.
Yeah.
Here's our house on 34th of Pennsylvania, across the street from it. I got a picture of it right here. I was trying to go.
That house right there, you can only get to the door through the alley.
Yep.
And it
And
used
you
to
had
have
the attic room.
That's our other house right there.
Yep.
My
Okay.
bedroom was upstairs. I had the upstairs bedroom.
Then we moved right across the street to the other building.
Yeah.
Yep. This house is still there, man.
No.
It used to be brown, remember?
I'm glad to see one of our houses out of all the ones that still hold
And
it
people
together.
still live in it. We had that big ass yard. I remember we used to get in a fight with the neighbor all the time.
Miss Narkowicz was our landlord.
Yeah. She lived on like 37th in Washington. She
Yeah.
always looked like she was dead.
Yeah, she was really, really
And
pale.
makeup and shit, the red lipstick.
Oh,
And
Flo,
we
don't
used
worry
to
about
fight
it.
the kid next door right here, remember? David Cepeda.
Yep. Hey, Flo, next time you come out here, bring Lisa with you, or you come by yourself. Either way, I got a couple spots. I'm going to take you to the learning center, and need to take you over to Dunbar Pulaski. You'll dig it.
Tony Cuba.
So we already got a couple little spots picked out for you. Last time we didn't do no deep exploring. We just kind of hit a few little spots, but you're always welcome to come out this way.
That's one of our old houses right there. Bing. So when are you gonna start your live? This Saturday or next Saturday?
Pretty sure I'd like to kick it off this Saturday.
All right.
Yeah, I need to just do it, man. Just be done and just put it down. This way I get up and I do it,
Yeah.
I procrastinate a lot, and I admit that. Like, if I say I'm going to do it, I'm tired. I had a long day. I don't feel like it. Or then I got to quit doing that and just get in here and do it,
You gotta
I
get you a
enjoy it.
banner like this, bro.
Huh?
You gotta get a banner made. Like the one like your shirt right there that you're wearing.
This is my
That'd be
banner.
cool. But,
I got a couple. I don't have no banners, so, but. Oh, yeah? You know what you need?
what's that? Hey, you guys, I gave him a UFO. The that abducts the cow. I already shared mine with them before. I showed them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What up, Terry? Yeah, that was a cool shirt. I got one somewhere. Oh, that's bad, dude. My landlord, I went to his office and he's got a bobblehead of himself on his desk, dude. It looks just like him, dude. It's
That's
cool.
funny.
I like bobbleheads. We should get some of those made, dude.
Yeah, I've seen those ones. I just think that if you just see my thumbnails for the videos, I'll put them on there. I put them real, like the Finding Waldo kind of thing. The last one I put it
Yeah.
real small. You can barely see it unless you look like, what is that? Oh, that, yeah.
That's right, Patterson. East side. Look, I got my lava lamp going.
Well, hello there, Jerry. What's happening? Ain't seen you in a while. She does a lot of stuff on the Jacksons and
Oh,
all
nice.
that. She got a good channel. If you guys are
Dude,
interested
ever
in that
since
stuff,
that Jerry Springer documentary came out the other day, I was just curious. And I went back and looked at my video on the Jerry Springer grave. And I got views that day on it. That just shows you when stuff like that comes out, it puts it back out there, and then people like get their mind going, let me look up, and they look up stuff, you know what I mean?
I got something to address because I'm that kind of guy. You know what's been driving me crazy lately? I've been seeing that these young guys are doing. They are taking the same videos, putting them out for a couple months, and then renaming them.
Yeah.
And renaming themselves, and putting the videos back out again. And I know you know who they are. And then hold up, here it is. Ready? I'm not saying no names. I'm just saying, you guys all know it's out there. Just watch for it. We found Liza Minnelli's old house. We found the house and they're just lying. They're just going to find the house, and they'll say somebody lived there with no proof. There's no proof at all.
Clickbait.
It is just clickbait. And I'm just like, man, you guys got to ruin
Yep.
everything. Jeez.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
Flo, next time you all out here, we're definitely going to take you some. It's the third round, so you get to get the scary spots to where watch your head. Don't go through that floor. What is that noise? You can get you some of those ones.
909 in the house. What's up, bro?
What's up, 909? Oh, yeah. I just seen, you know what? What was that watching?
Yeah, they're like reposting
Oh.
stuff. That's crazy, dude.
You never know. Guess, check this out. I'm glad you said that. Who said that up? Chris Cato. Yeah. Check this out. There's a video that just came out like a week ago. Ravishing Rick Rude. It's his life story. Because there's a lot of mystery of how he really died and stuff. But anyway, there's a documentary on it, right? They show his grave, and you see Scott on tape going like this. You tell it's him because he's got his rings on and stuff. I was like, man, you guys stole Scott on tape footage of Rick Rude's grave. Sure did.
Yep. Hey, Jeff, how's it going out there, man, in California?
I have no problem with people use my stuff, but geez, at least say,
Hope it's
hey,
good, man.
shout out. Doing good, 909.
Hey, Jeff's out there, LA, ain't it? LA? You're around that area.
Yeah, Chris, once I see people doing that, I'm just not interested. I'm too old for that crap. It's like cruising in a street takeover. There's a way big difference. I'll go to a cruise. But you got to be an idiot to go to a street takeover unless you're like 20 years old and, you ain't got nothing else to do in your life.
Idiotic shit, man.
It's just stupid.
Hope you're good out there, Jeff. Talked to Jazz and Victor yesterday. They're good.
Oh, well, it's just unethical, Chris. We're not moral standard, high standing on the top of the mountain saying we're no. It is what it is. But at least say something about it. You know what? Somebody took one of my driving videos that I did up and down Broadway, and it was a girl, because it shows me if somebody's using my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And she took all the sound off of it, and she put some filthy rap over it. I was like, no. Nope, you ain't using it. Nope. Yeah,
Nope.
Oh, I couldn't believe what I heard. I was like, I showed Diane. Diane's like, isn't that your foot? It's Ding, where you can see the little characters on the dashboard. That's when I had Ding still, the van. And it's driving up and down Broadway, and she put some dirty music over it, and it's my van. I was like, wow. Not a word mentioned about me, but it's my.
I caught some dude using some of my footage before, too, man. I mean, take it down. He didn't give us no credit or nothing. It was when we did the old heating and lighting building.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Sean Leith. What's happening?
What up, Sean? Man,
we're all
that's
doing
good,
well.
Jeff, man. Hopefully you guys are out of danger, you know what I mean, over there. He said, it's nuts, man. I'm not all that close to the fire, but we're under red flag because we share the same mountain range as all the fires.
Yeah.
Jeff?
Flo, it's there's no. I just wanted to mention it. It doesn't. There's no honor in these guys. These guys are just in it for the money. And if you all ain't figured out that we're not in it for the money, sure, we like to make money. Who doesn't? Who doesn't need money? But there's a reason we go out to Chicago or go put our lives in danger for something that we know is not going to get a lot of views, but I want to see it. So I'll film it, put it out there, yeah. I got videos that have been out there for 4 years and got 700 views. I got videos that have been out for 3 months and got 30,000 views. So it doesn't matter,
Some Carol's watching. Tim.
Scott's a good dude. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Scott's been out here. We've hung out, I don't know, 5, 6 times.
Vicky loves her from Scott, boy. He's a cool dude.
Yeah, we all love Scott.
I'm just glad he's not in LA right now and all that shit.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Terry? They all figure out a way of getting around. Just like the newspapers, they take little clips off stuff. I've caught them doing my video, the bowling alley, the Jackson house, the Tito, that Tito Jackson one that I just did. I see somebody had a clip of it out, and I was like, where have I seen that from? Oh yeah, I took a
From
little
your
piece
video?
of my stuff. Yeah, I knocked it out though because they didn't give me no credit on it. I'm just Oh, I didn't read this. It's nuts, man. I'm all out the close to the fire. It's red flag because we share the same mountain range. Dang, man.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
best wishes to you,
definitely-
man. Good
That's
vibes
one
your way,
of
man.
Scott's boys right there too. They've linked up. He knows him.
Yeah. Yeah, Scott's
Tim says
people.
his mom's
Mom,
watching.
Carol's
this for the first
watching.
time. Hi, Carol.
Hi, Carol. Are you subscribed to the channel, Carol? You should. We have a lot of good stuff coming up. I plan on doing trivia. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff, watch videos. Me and my brother have been brainstorming, and we're going to get back into the live stream and, have some fun with it. And it's a cold season, so, getting out exploring is not really an option as far as I don't want to freeze to death doing it. So it's a good time to, kick back and everybody's in the house. And on one side of the country, we're freezing. The other side, they're on fire.
Yeah, man, that's nuts, dude.
I wish the best for you guys out there in California. That's
bro.
crazy. Now we're going to have a big scar from the last few months. You have the snow, the mountain. Oh, you live up in the mountains where the snow's at, huh? That's gotta be a good vibe, man.
It's got snow between him and the fire, so that's a good thing too.
Can you see down the mountain all the lights and stuff? And give me
Finding the memorial.
thank you, Michael Jackson. The one they took down, threw it under the tarp in the back.
Well, we got some snow coming tonight.
Thank you, Terry. It's just because I was out there just looking around, and I just happened to look. It's like, what is that? Unbelievable. It's still under there with dirty bricks on it.
Because it's 8:23.
Yeah, I'm gonna be jumping off here. Say goodnight.
Yeah, I was just going to say something. I'm gonna do another 5 minutes, man, and I want to go get
All
something. Right. I haven't even ate yet or nothing. But
let's do that.
Yeah, you guys, brother. I appreciate you having me on, man. And we're gonna start.
Man. It's been a while since I've been on the screen.
Zoltar, what do you think about this?
Hey, I found Michael Jackson's little brother's grave.
Yeah, tell Terry.
It's
gonna get a lot more funner, Ruth. I promise you. We just gotta get that vibe going of how we sit around and just talk like if we were in the same room, maybe at a barbecue or chilling out. We gotta get that vibe going. We'll get.
I'm talking about fights and all kinds of shit last week, dude. Yeah, man. I'm glad you're not in danger, Jeff.
It's always cold one and nine there.
I feel for you guys out there, man. Yeah, I'm gonna jump off here and go say goodnight to the kids and everyone before they go to bed.
Well, before I go, I want to have Zoltar say something. He says random thing. And let's see what Zoltar's got to say.
Yeah, Marlon's twin, yeah. Flo's been there too. We told her where it was. They went and checked it out.
Ready?
Go ahead.
Hear your fortune from Zoltar. Sometimes you can tell a wise person not only by what he says, but also by what he doesn't say. Remember, it is much better to say little than to say too much and regret it later.
Hey, show them the UFO back there.
Which one? Oh,
I gave Storm a UFO with the cowl, like I got.
The one you got me?
Yeah. I played with mine a few times on here. Meow. Good night, Patterson. Check it out before we go.
Let me see. So my brother got me this.
I knew you were there.
Okay. So my brother got me, I don't know if you guys seen his, but he got me a flying saucer little guy. I couldn't figure out what it was. I said, how do you turn it on? Then you
gotta open it, yeah. I'm gonna grab the cow. What Diane think? Isn't that awesome? I like when you turn it off. It goes, "Ew." Isn't that cool? What
That is
Diane
cool.
think? Did Diane like it?
She said, "Your brother gave it to you, didn't he?" You know he did.
Yeah, you should check out Whiplash, YouTube.
All right. So, you want to see my UFO footage? Yeah, it's all in good time.
Yep, see, tell
All
them,
in good time. I know. I just don't want the FBI coming after me again.
Man, well, there's a lot of them now.
Hey, I don't want the men in black coming to try to get me
Nah,
like they did before.
there's a lot
All
of
right.
UFO videos now.
On
That
that
was
note,
years ago. I think
good night, everybody. Brother, thanks for having me on there.
Cool, bro. Love you,
I
man.
love you, man. And Sis Brandy, I hear you over there. Good night. And when my wife,
So good night.
Good night, Paul.
Hey, next week, if I get 5 super chats, I'm gonna drink some of this hot sauce.
No, you're not.
If I get 5 super chats, I'm the world's hottest hot sauce. I got it from my brother-in-law Adam, Brandy's brother.
oh yeah, well look what I have not busted open yet.
There you go.
That one ain't gonna light you up like this one would.
Night,
It'll light
Sean.
you up in a different way.
I ain't trying to have none of that.
Night, Terry.
All right, everybody. Have a good
All right,
night. Thanks for
everybody.
coming
Ruth.
in.
Flo.
Yeah.
Night, everybody.
Terry, thanks. It was nice seeing you, Whiplash.
Madison.
Take care of yourself. Mr. Nibbles, Ruth, Sean, Jim.
You guys make sure you check out Whiplash channel.
909.
Seeing us on there.
And best wishes to you out there, 909, man. I hope everything stays at bay, you know.
Yeah, man. Praying for the best for you guys, man.
Great seeing you on. It was great doing a live stream. Thanks for making it fun. And, brother, thanks for the invite.
Cool.
I'm going to go grow. I'm about to go bust out the hot sauce on some of this pork tenderloin I got.
I'll give you some of this.
Pork tenderloin.
Give you some of this flatline.
Man, you know we're trying to get that.
Man, you can only you had to sign a consent at the store to even taste it on a toothpick, bro.
All right, wait till you blow your O-ring out. I'm gonna laugh.
That's why
The ring of fire.
That's why he ain't tried it.
Yep. You when you do that, you're gonna have the digestive tract of a seagull. Everything needs to go right through because you ain't got no pressure.
Hey, Whiplash, we gotta get together, man. We can do some videos. Hit me up. I'm off on Sundays and Mondays. Monday I can't do anything. I got kids. But hit me up.
Great seeing you, darling. See you guys later. Have a good
night, everybody.
I'm out.
Candy afterwards.
Later. You guys have a good night. We'll see you guys.